Hi folks, welcome to the Prepared Homestead. This is Travis. Thank you all for stopping by to watch. Kind of being quiet because we have a medical training class going on. That's one of the reasons why I'm late getting my stuff out. So, been helping with that. I'm kind of an assistant instructor because I have enough medical training that I can do that. But we do have a professional instructor. I'm going to step outside so that I can be a little bit louder and talk. So, how's everybody doing today? It's a lovely day outside, and we are conducting some of our medical training for our group. This particular class is not a combat tactical medical. This is more civilian medical. We do the tactical combat stuff also, but this is an advanced first aid class that we are doing, and making sure that everyone, we're also including in the class and the cost of the class and everything a pretty good IFAC so that everyone has that. And then we've set it up with multiple levels so that as you go through future training classes, you'll have a pretty good grasp of emergency medicine. We're doing a wilderness first aid class, search and rescue class, several other things like that. So anyways, that is why I have not, see, we got it, and that's where I hang out over there. That's why I didn't get a video out this morning. This kind of stuff is really important. Making sure that you have some medical training. You don't have to be a surgeon, folks. You don't even have to be an EMT or medic. I mean, in your group, if you can have people turn, because the wind is just right into the microphone, and I don't know if that helps any either, because the wind, as you can see, is pretty windy out. It's good to have some medical people in your group. It's good to have some good emergency medicine kind of folks, and even doctors. But everyone in your group or in your home that's at least, say, 13, 14 years old or older should have some basic medical knowledge that they can do first aid, stop the bleed. This class includes the stop the bleed class. Setting bones, we're going to do that in here. Basic wound care, basic burn wound care, that kind of stuff. Everyone should have that, to know how to just basically triage an injury. You don't have to be an expert, but then you also need to know, or need to have the stuff to do it. And so part of what we're doing here, we're with our group, and this is something that's kind of unique with us, we're developing not just the medical training, whether it's civilian or combat, we're also incorporating natural care into it. So we're teaching them how to use nature to heal with. So if you need some type of plant or something to take care of an injury or wound or an illness, we're also incorporating that into our classes. And the guy that's our instructor, he's a certified instructor in many different areas of medicine. So the people aren't just getting all this extra stuff, they're walking away with an actual certification too. So it's a pretty neat deal, a good thing that we're doing. And this is the kind of stuff we need. We need to have some good medical training. We need to have some equipment. You need to have backups to that. That's usually the area I've noticed. There's a picnic table over here, and I'm going to be lazy and go sit on it. One of the areas that I see weak in with a lot of preppers is they get a first aid kit, whether it's an IFAC or something that they bought it at Wally World or whatever, and that's it. They think they're good, and those things are fine. Some are better than others, but they're a single-use kit. If you've got an IFAC, whether you paid $50 or $300 for it, if you have to take care of a bullet wound or some type of stab or puncture wound or something, you're going to use up most everything in that kit. And sure, you can say, well, I can buy a refill or I can get more of it, but that's only when the system is still in place. What do you do if you can't get to that stuff? And so another thing that we're teaching in this class is we're demonstrating the kind of stuff that you can buy in bulk, and we're encouraging our members, our people, to acquire that kind of stuff. So, we're showing you how you can buy bulk, bandages and gauze and various other things, because it's cheaper a lot, especially with medical stuff. A package of 4x4, gauze bandage, a 10 pack at Walmart is about the same price as a 250, bulk pack through somewhere else. So we're encouraging that. Our focus on medical here isn't just, to get random people, some medical training, but it's to teach the people in our community, so that we know that there's ample amount of resources around, people resources, human resources of trained people that can, at the very least, stabilize an injury. And then we'll go from there. We have other people of various levels of expertise in medical within our group, and so we're doing training based on those different levels also. But folks, this is what the kind of stuff you need to find, and it's not cheap. The price that we're giving it to our people is kind of the bare minimum. It is exactly the kind of the minimum that we can charge, and cover our costs and not really make anything. But either way, trying to find some type of training out there I think is really important. And if you absolutely can't, then make sure you have some decent literature, decent books, medical books, emergency medicine, survival medicine, first aid. Watch some videos. It's never as good as hands-on training. But if you cannot get to that, make sure you have that. Because the likelihood that you get injured, even if it's a minor injury, can be serious. And if you can't get to, if the current medical system starts to kind of crumble and collapse or just become overwhelmed to where you don't have readily access to it, a small injury can become infected very quickly. And if you don't know how to take care of that, something that is really something that nowadays you would consider a minor injury can cause serious effects or even death. And so a lot of our health, especially from the emergency medicine side of health, is very highly dependent upon a functioning system. And if that functioning system fails or goes away, or it's just not functioning in the way that we're used to, it could become a very big problem for a lot of people. People get hurt all the time, especially if you homestead. Those of you that are homesteaders, you get injured all the time. You need to have this kind of training. A lot of the folks in here today are homeschool moms that are in our group. They want to have at least advanced first aid training in case their children get injured while they're at home teaching them. And so about probably half of the group is that. Which is great. It's absolutely great, exciting. And so anyways, I wanted to give you an update on that. I don't know how the content today in videos is going to work because of this. I'm very much involved in this. I just kind of snuck out for a few minutes to make a video. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get something else out there. But get out there and get some medical training and some medical gear. I know there's some stuff out there that's pricey, but honestly, if you look around, you can find stuff that's pretty reasonably priced, especially if you have some kind of mag group. You can buy it together in bulk and save an immense amount of money. Folks, you need to be getting your houses in order, preparing yourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.